Fine. Okay. Did you guys get a chance to look at modules and locally XCC part? If not, no problem. We can do it right now. Okay. So let's see how modules work. Ramesh, can you go back to the folder where your Terraform is there and create a new folder called as module? Okay. Yeah. Yes. Inside that, go ahead and create one more folder which is called as EC2, or give provisioners only so that we will be saving provisioners details inside this file. Okay, so inside this provisioners, let's go ahead and create provisioners.tf and add your AWS credentials there.
Yeah, I have done that.
Okay. One second.
Okay.
Okay. So now your provisioners is there. So come out of your provisioners yeah, module and create one more folder which is called as say projects where your yes. So create yeah create something called as project. Okay. Inside the project, let's go ahead and create a file called as I think like ec2.tf.
Okay.
Okay. So here let's go ahead and import the module. Okay. So I'm just going to give the go ahead and type in the command like this. Does not have the complete module, which is called as EC2 module. Yeah. Go inside that. I'll tell you. You can go ahead and give that. Okay. Yes. So before this, you need to give a keyword which is called as module. Copy the latest chat, Ramesh. I missed the first line. Okay. So, okay, module we are going to use is the provisioners, right? So you can name the module name as provisioners. Yes. And the source. Mm, so it is inside modules and provisioners, right? Modules slash provisioners, and it is there right before this, right? So dot dot slash modules slash provisioners. You can remove one dot dot slash. Hmm. I think one more dot dot slash should be there because from this file, it dot dot slash means it will go to projects, and another dot dot slash means it will go to modules. Then your inside that will go to provisioner, right? So type in one more dot dot slash as well. Yeah, it's like your relative path, okay, where your exact file will be there. Yes, go ahead and save it. Okay, so after this, we will also perform something. Now we are using provisioners. Let's go ahead and use creation of an instance. Okay, so just give the basic one like resource AWS instance and then your name of that instance with the AMI and instance ID. Give that as well.
Is this fine?
Mm. 1 second. Yes, yes, yeah.
Should I run it?
Yes, yeah. Go ahead and give Terraform at this location inside the projects only. Inside the projects, copy the terraform.exe and run the Terraform inside projects. So that's where your ec2.tf is there, no?
Yeah. There's some error there.
Once again. What is the error? Unreadable module directory. Okay, what was the name of your okay, it's not modules, it's module, right? Change the ec2.tf.
This one.
Modules, change it to modules to module, right? I think the folder name is module here. Yes, exactly. And okay, provisioners is the file name, right? Inside the module, not file name, the folder name, correct?
Yes, yes, provisioners.
Provisioners, then fine.
Module. Okay.
It is still initializing, huh?
So now the module is in projects folder, right? Like whenever we need, we can just import this. That's it. Huh?
Yes. So you can maintain all your reusable files under your modules folder, and then you can reference it using your module keyword inside your Terraform file, which you're actually working on. So that you don't have to really define, like, instead of giving the first line, right, the module providers and your source, you can even add the provider bit of code, right? Like your access ID and secret key ID. But instead of like this is a smaller chunk of code. If you have uh, security groups defined for your inbound, outbound, and all those things, that time you cannot type in all those 10 to 20 lines, right? So you can go ahead and use your modules there.
Okay.
Okay. Hmm. Why it is taking a lot of time? Network issue, is it, Ramesh?
Uh, no, network issue, I guess. I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah. I think here this provisioners.tf file is not necessary, I guess, for this to run, I guess.
Which one? Which one?
I think this file is not necessary to run this script, right? This provisioners.tf as of now.
Provisioners.tf is the file where you have your credentials, no, to connect to AWS.
This is no, not in provisioners.tf. It is in AWS underscore provider.
Can you open both the files?
Okay. This is provisioners.tf.
Okay, then delete this file. If this is, yeah, if the credentials are not there inside this, we can go ahead and delete it.
Yeah, here it is there.
Okay. Now, one second. There's a confusion here. Go back to your folders. Yes. See,
Yes.
inside module and provide provisioners, you should have only one file which is called as your provisioners.tf. Inside that file, you need to have only the credentials, right? Go inside the provisioners.tf and enter the credentials that is required for the provider section.
Okay.
Okay. That is your, yeah, the first 4 lines. Exactly. Okay. Yes. Save it. And you can delete the other file, aws provider.tf. Now go back to your module. Go back to your, yeah, go to the projects. Now inside this ec2.tf, yes. So you are using provisioners, correct? And the resources there, right? So now it is fine. Go ahead and click on Terraform plan. And now I think only the Terraform initialization will only, like it will also tell you that your modules has been linked. How I will tell you, because let's not go ahead and click on apply and wait for the instance to be created. Here only, whenever you give Terraform in it, it is telling you first that it is initializing the modules, correct? So initializing modules, and what is it doing with the modules? It is going and checking the module which is there uh, inside your provisioners dot slash, and it is initializing the plugin for you, correct? Because did we add the plugin information inside the ec2.tf? No, we just gave the reference, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so that's where you will get to know the usage of your modules.
Okay.
Okay, so let's not really go ahead and create the what is that
Apply. Yeah.
create the, yeah, let's not apply it, because again it will take a lot of time and it will go ahead and create it. This is only to show you how your modules will be replaced with the actual contents of the file that is present inside the module folder, right? So I think in it is only enough to see that demonstration, right? You can give
Okay.
no here. Then let's go back and see the local exec.
It will just create a VM. That's it, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so now module section should be clear, right? How do we
Yes.
actually make use of it? So now let's go ahead and see how your local exec function works with respect to your Terraform provisioners. Okay, so go ahead and create one more new folder which is called as local exec, and inside that we are going to call our uh, local exec. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Inside that, let's put your terraform.exe there, and also let's go ahead and create a file there. Okay, and the inputs for that file, go ahead and copy it from your AWS .tf. Like we are going to create a AWS instance. So the provider part and your resource part, go ahead and copy it from the other file. Something like
Okay.
this.
So should I name it as local?
Locally xcc.tf.
Okay.
Okay, copy the provider's this thing.
Yeah, Terraform file and providers.
Exactly.
Yeah, we have these provider and the resource details here.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yes, copy this.
I should copy, yeah.
Means copy the contents. Yeah,
Okay.
inside local excc.tf.
Okay. Save it.
Instance type give T2 micro just to make sure, and instance ID also. I'll just give you like AMI ID
Okay.
just to
Like
make
other
sure
image.
these are there. Yeah. Give this AMI ID. Yeah, I think it's the same. Then fine, you can go ahead and add the provisioner part. It is there in the
Okay.
chart. So add the provisioner part. Copy from provisioner locally xcc till the braces ends. Not this one. Leave the other one. Yeah. Copy from provisioners. Even you can copy
This,
the whole thing, but it's already there. Yeah. And paste it inside the resource. Okay. Because provisioner that will execute after your resources will be done. Yes. After this, you can go ahead and yeah.
okay.
Instance type. Can you name it as t2.micro? Because it is getting created in my account, right? And I'm forgetting deleting it. That's where.
1 minute. I think we have changed in different.
Sorry.
Should change here, right? I am changing another cell.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We should change here. Okay. Yeah. This is already there.
Okay, that's it, right?
Mm.
Okay.
One second. Yeah. This is there. Locally access is there. Yeah. Remove the AWS provider.tf. I don't think that's required.
Can I run that? Can I initiate this?
Go ahead and run it.
It means in the system, huh? This local system.
Sorry.
Like this local EXEC, it will run in the local system, right?
Yes. So we'll see how it'll like give us the private IP by creating a one more file inside this local this thing path. Okay.
Okay.
Right now you have only these two files, right? Local exec.tf and terraform.exe. Once you run that program, you will see one more file called as your private IPs.txt. Inside that, you can see the private IPs being there.
Okay.
Okay, this is to show you that it can call the scripts which are present in your local system. Say, for example, after installing your server, like after creating your server, you want some of the applications to be installed there. Then you can run
Okay.
a file inside that. You can call this file so that it will execute along with this. Like once the this thing infrastructure is done, then it will go ahead and install the software. That we will be seeing uh, after this.
Okay.
Give me 2 minutes. I'll come. Hello, is that done?
It's still running.
Yeah, meanwhile, you can go ahead and see the Terraform documentation, which is given for your local and remote access as well.
Yeah, it started now.
Yeah.
Hit, hit on this Terraform plan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, this command got executed now.
Go ahead and can apply Terraform apply.
Yeah, even this got executed. Seems.
So, okay. So now you're seeing the execution of your local exec in the third line, right? So it is telling you provisioning with local exec and executing the command, and it is going ahead and pasting your IP inside your private IP stuffx, right? So can we go back to your location where your locally exec folder was created?
Yeah.
So you see that a file got generated and it has the private IPs, right? So these kind of provisioners will be useful when you want to make use of your logs, or you want to monitor your applications, or if you want to store important data out of your infrastructure that is being created, you can go ahead and use this locally XCC. Got it, right? So, and also this will be useful if you want to run your Ansible scripts, right, from the local. So usually what happens is, if I am the person who is maintaining all my Terraform scripts, then I would also have my Ansible scripts as well, so that whenever I provision a server, then I will call my Ansible playbook so that it also installs the softwares that is required by my company along with the infrastructure creation. Okay. Remote exec will be used if you want to perform all these actions inside a remote server. Okay. So for that we have to make the connection and go ahead and run these commands inside the remote server. Right. So go ahead and create one more folder called as remote exec, and then we will create the like add an remote exec.tf along with your provider's name, and I'll be giving you
Okay. Okay.
I'll give you the code once again.
Yeah, this is the code I guess, right? Yesterday you have given us.
Yes, correct. Exactly. And make sure that your PEM file is copied, like you have the PEM file in your folder where you're executing your Terraform. Just like how we have added the locally exec.tf, right? So you need to have that PEM file that you want to link it to. Okay. If you don't have a PEM file, go to the AWS console, create a PEM file, download it, and then you can use that name.
Okay, one minute. Okay. Should I remove the connections here or?
Uh, one connection you need to keep.
Okay. Which one? Last one.
Yeah, anything, because we are anyways going to change the private key, the file of your PEM file, the location of your PEM file data.
Okay.
I think you need to remove the braces as well. Yeah, one brace you need to remove. Wait, you should add one more.
Okay.
Oh, I think, second, 3 braces should be there. That's what I feel.
One for the connection, one
And
for the
one for
provision, one
connection,
for
one
the
for,
resources.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Is it right?
Provider, resource, instance type. Okay. For now, just save it because we want to download the PEM file.
Yeah.
We have to give the name of that PEM file. Okay.
Yes, yes. Okay. So, how to create this template? I'm not sure.
Go to AWS console. Console management, login.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, here
Yeah, I am in console.
go to the key pairs.
Team management service.
Go to EC2. Yeah, click on EC2 actually.
On that. I think it's since
Remove the C in between.
should I create a new key pair?
Create a new. Let it be PEM. Give the file format as PEM. Yes. Yeah, click on remote exe.
Okay.
Download it.
Okay.
I think it's already downloaded, right? Copy that
Yeah.
file.
Okay. On that.
Yeah, copy it under the folder which is called as remote exe. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Open your remote exe.tf. Copy this remote exe PEM, right? Okay. So here under your key name, uh, yeah, under your key underscore name is there, no? J Terraform is there, right? So replace the Terraform, sorry, key name with the key name that you created, remote exe, right? Same way, and also in the private key as well.
Here private underscore key I should change here.
Wait, remote exe correct? Yeah, you need to change the remote exe.pem, right? It's not kplabs hyphen terraform. File name, the where it should reference the pem file name.
Okay. Motive 6.
Remote exe. I think 2e should come. REMOTE and then one more E. No, that is the PEM file name that you want to copy.
Yeah, remote exec.
Yeah,
Remote.
remote exec, correct. exec.pem, correct. And just verify the name is also correct there, right? Yeah. Fine. Go ahead and save it.
Okay. Should I run it again?
Yeah.
I think we already.
Yeah, go inside that folder and run Terraform initiate. Yeah, you started the execution, is it?
Yeah, I have started.
Okay.
Now it means like we are running on the AWS server, right? We are running the script on the AWS server, right? Correctly?
Exactly. That's where your SSH connection will be installed. That's where we gave one more part, which is called as your SSH, right?
Yeah. Campfire. What this will do now? What this script will do now?
Actually, the script will go ahead and install your Nginx software. So if you see provisioner, we are using remote exec. Inside the provisioner, we can go ahead and give the link to the script or inline as well. Inline means you're going to execute the lines there, then and there itself. Script means you're pointing out to an extra file. Okay. So here what we are doing, sudo Amazon Linux extras install Nginx. So we are going to install the Nginx server, that is Nginx application. Okay. So it is similar to your Chrome browser kind of thing. Okay. And then we are going to start the application called as
Okay.
Nginx. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. We are starting that service, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because Nginx is a web server application, like it is a web service kind of application. So that's where you need to start it also. If it is like your company's owned application, then you will have to change the commands for that.
Okay. So without logging into the AWS console, we can directly run from our local system, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you go to the command prompt? Let's see what is happening.
like how if suppose if you want to install this Nginx application and suppose 10 to 20 servers at a time, is it possible with these scripts, Terraform scripts?
Yes, yes. Say for example, you have 20 servers and you want to include the installation of your particular application to all the 20 servers, right? You need to make sure that you're going to give the provisioner part, right? Like provisioner remote exec part to all the 20 resources, because this is resource specific. That's where this provisioner is inside your AWS instance resource, correct?
Yeah.
You need to copy this provisioner and you need to have the connection also present to all the resources that you are creating.
Yeah.
Okay, this is one resource. So like this, you will have like many resources as per your need. Okay.
Okay. Okay. With for loop, we have to iterate every time.
Mm-hmm. You can make use of modules also in this case, right? So if you know that same similar
Okay.
set of
Yeah.
applications you'll be using.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. You can initiate it now.
Okay, go ahead and click on Terraform apply. Let's not plan it. Let's apply it.
Sorry.
So that you will see the installation of your application in this log itself, so that you will know that it is going and installing your application inside your server.
Yeah. Okay. I think there is one more command, right? To see what is the output.
Sorry.
I think there is one more command, right? Like to see the output of it, to see what and all the configuration applications stored
Yeah,
on
yeah,
it.
you can go ahead and use your out attribute for that.
Okay.
Yes, go ahead and now you can see, right? That is going ahead
Yeah.
and installing Nginx, right? Setting AWS
Yes.
remote AXC, installing Nginx. Okay, so this is how
Okay.
you can go ahead and perform the installation through your remote AXC as well. Okay, but
Okay.
usually what we
Yeah.
do is that we mostly prefer using Ansible for the remote EXE because it is like a script, right? So you can call that script and then you can go ahead and install it instead of giving this remote EXE in every bit of file, correct? And also
Yeah.
coming forward, we will have Ansible property also, like Ansible also like one resource that your Terraform will allow us to do. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, this is all for today. Let's connect tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. I,
Okay.
you'll be. Yeah. Yeah. You'll be telling about also about this Ansible how it works, right?
Sorry, come again, Ramesh.
Yeah. Like this
How to
Terraform,
use
you'll be.
Ansible, is it?
Once.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tomorrow
Yeah.
we will see how
Yeah.
to use Ansible. And then after that,
Yeah.
we will also see Ansible in detail.
Yeah.
After
Okay.
that, we
Okay.
will
Fine.
see how to configure Terraform inside Azure DevOps. And then we will go to
Okay.
test.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Fine. Thanks. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Tomorrow we'll see that.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks.